Hello, guys. Welcome back to another video. This is the Football Connect, a late match reaction, people, as we are going to be talking about Liverpool versus Leipzig, what we saw yesterday, what was really interesting from Ancelot's tactics, as well as Barcelona versus Bayern Munich. Was that the revenge that Barcelona has been waiting for over those years, or maybe it was just a bitter twist of sweetness, as maybe Vincent Kompany was exposed? So in this video, we're going to be talking about what we saw from Liverpool, why Ancelotti had to go strong from the team as well. We're going to be talking about Darwin Núñez scoring, giving him confidence, Salah taken out early and not looking so happy, as well as Leipzig as a whole, what they offered, the threats, they scored the goals, but the offside, Liverpool knowing where to stand and doing that. So fourth is where we're going to just talk about the same thing at Liverpool. Also at Barcelona, as well, talk about Rafinha. Is he the captain that Barcelona need? Where is the confidence coming from? All of these things, we're just going to try to talk about them in the next 10 minutes or even less. I don't know. So let's get into the video. So one thing that we noticed today, Pepper, and I think we can all be honest, yesterday, it's also yesterday, but one thing that we noticed yesterday was really clear was this: Liverpool, it felt like we just had to get the job done. And I think honestly, the way he set it up, he was literally showing us the team is working on to see against us now. And one thing that he wanted to achieve was just to keep the players there, get the job done, take them out earlier. And I think because of the decisions that the referee made, especially that Darwin Núñez penalty, which should have been given because it was a penalty, made things a bit tricky and difficult. Liverpool in the last third or in the final third of the games, they were just not finishing the chances that they were creating. But one thing that I think has really been clear about Liverpool: no matter how bad we play, however we do these games, we always get that one chance, and we always make sure that we take advantage of that chance. And I think that's one thing that has really worked well for us, because in so many times we don't really look like we should. We are not really doing like we should, but we keep getting the job done. And I think today we can all be proud that we see what's his name, Darwin Núñez, getting his second goal. He was a workaholic again, covering all the spaces, making sure that it's putting pressure. For the way we've been playing, the way we have been doing, I think we are allowed to get an off day, because I felt like most of our players really had that off day. They did not really offer enough, and I'm not really complaining, to be honest, because I think as much as it was a bit difficult, we got the job done. And I think we have to say, for a second 1-0 win in the season, I think it was due, because the other 1-0 win we had was about against Crystal Palace. And if you notice in that game, same as today, we just did not finish the chances we were creating. Most of the moments when we were supposed to get buried the chances, we were not doing enough. We tried. The other goalkeeper had an amazing night, as well as our 6 shots I think he saved, as well as for us, as well as our goalkeeper did. Keller came of age as well, because even though we know he's a good goalkeeper, we saw him today really tested to a point that I think he was awarded the man of the match at the end of the day, because he kept Liverpool in it. And that's one thing that we can talk about. We have the best goalkeeper as a number 2 in the Premier League, and both they're number 1s in my book. But we want to hear what you guys think, as you are the fan base, you are the fans and whatever like that. But one thing that we can see that is really clear about Liverpool: this is a team that understand what has to do. They have a philosophy, they have ways they approach the games. And one thing that I love about them, the way they're able to adapt inside the game. And we are not talking about a small team here. Leipzig have not lost a game in this season with the Bundesliga, as well as even in the Champions League. They've really been playing so well. They've set the standard so well. In the Champions League they haven't won, but in their home ground they've not lost a game. And that tells you this is a strong team. What they are really doing, it's amazing. And the fact that Liverpool went to that and was able to prove to Leipzig, and not only to Leipzig, but to prove to also the fans out there, to show that we really mean business. We have a mission, we have what we want to achieve, and we are always going to get the job done. And that's I think that was the most important thing, to get the job done. It should have been different if they had scored that goal, because I think they scored 2 goals which were disallowed because they were offside. If they had scored the last goal that they created, it was going to be a bit fishy, especially knowing that Liverpool were denied a goal that they should have, which should have stand. And now this team has actually scored the goal. It was going to be something interesting. But the fact that we keep showing that we're really good. Our defense still seems like it's really difficult for teams to break us down. We are showing that we are strong. We are giving people problems. We are showing people that we have something that is so amazing that no one can be able to break down, and we keep going forward. And that just makes it even more exciting knowing that we're going to be playing Arsenal very, very close. But we need to talk about one player, Ryan Gravenberch. Today he had a crazy tackle. I think the striker Sesko stepped on his foot, and I was like, oh, I'm hoping he's not injured. But knowing that it happened in the first half, he continued second half until the end of the game. We can not only thank the Lord, and I think he was actually told by the manager that don't hold the ball so much, because if you look in the second half, whenever he was getting the ball, he was quickly to release it before the Leipzig players comes to him, because some of their tackles were really crazy. The referee, on the other hand, we have to look at him and be like, man, you want somebody to lose a leg for you to actually give a proper foul, because I think they committed so many fouls which were not really punished, and you could understand, because maybe the referee felt like it was a bit screwed, because we committed some fouls, they committed some fouls, and some point you'll be like, okay, I think one of them you should give it because it's too much now. And I think that's what we had to do. Cody Gakpo was in the game, continued causing problems, going with the game, performing well, and I think that's everything that you need to do just to get the job done. And I think it's amazing. Everyone in England are getting tired, because for honestly, this is now win number, is it number 12, number 11 of 12 games? I think that's what we is now. That shows you the consistency. That shows you how serious this manager is. That shows you what he wants to achieve as a manager, and that shows you what he has really put into this team. Because one thing that the mainstream media keeps repeating about Arne Slot is that he did not want to use his ego. He did not want to change the team. He just said, like, you got the perfect things. Let's just continue with what you have and let's see where we go. And I think everything that he has done has paid off. He has done something that is really amazing to make sure that he reduces in terms of the injuries that are there, in terms of the workload that the players puts on, so that the players don't get injured so much. And I think it has worked on our favor. Jota, if he was not harassed, the WWE's tackle, he could have been fit. So many players that we can say that it's just a small bit. Harvey Elliott got injured only in the international, not even in the game, as well as, of course, Chiesa still adjusting to the Premier League, but also causing him some small needles and injuries. But of course, we cannot really rely on Chiesa. He was a new signing. We were not really expecting him to come and become the world beater. We just wanted him to come into this. But one thing we are excited about, Diaz is excited. He's hungry. He wants to do something. Nunes, the excitement and the hunger is now there. We can see it today in the game. Go about the goal that Salah should have scored. He showed notice, and he was like, if I don't take this chance, if I leave it, it might not go in. And he took advantage of that, and it was a goal. And so much of that can be possible. Today I was even a bit impressed by Dominic Soboslai. I know he has been everyone's guy that they've been coming out trying to critique, want to say everything that they want to say, but he was very pivotal to this Liverpool team. The way he was going, the way he was moving, and today his passes were amazing. I loved the 1-2 passes that he did with McAllister, and the shot that Maca hit and he hit the post. Those are important. That showed you that there's something that the manager is still working on him. We have to trust the process. This man, Arne Slot, since he has come, he is not disappointed us. He's creating something, he's doing something amazing, and we have to give him time for that, and let's see where we go. Talk about Bayern Munich, Barcelona versus Bayern Munich. Of course, Real Madrid beat Dortmund yesterday by 5-2. I think 5-2. Yes, I think that was the victory. We have to understand, but the Real Madrid had to come from that. They lost this game, but Barcelona on the other side, they just started as a house on fire, and we have to give some respect to their captain. Rafinha. He has really surprised a lot of people, including me. Consider me surprised. This guy is just amazing this season. The way he is contributing going forward, the way he is going, the way he is actually motivating the team to go fight, it's amazing. And I'm telling you, if that continues, this team looks like it's going to be a team that so many people are going to talk about. What Hansi Flick has put into this Barcelona is amazing. No longer tiki-taka every single time. There is control into their game. There is that gegenpress that we always talk about, that the German managers love, but it is a bit controlled, and it's really, really suiting well to the players that Barcelona have. Lamine Yamal, I'm just telling you, the Barcelona kids are just amazing. I have no idea what they're producing at their academy, but everything that they're producing producing. It's a star waiting to happen, and it's amazing because I know this team is really looking so strong, and I can tell you they can go far. And I think it's all visible. We also it straight in the game. We also how pivotal, how important it was, and how much this also worked out well. Lewandowski scored a goal, did not celebrate. Everything happened, but of course you have to blame so many of the defense of Bayern Munich, how they were like dead. Kivio, Pamecano. We also have to talk about Kim Jae, maybe still going with the situation of the divorce. Something is just not missing up, and sometimes the high lines have to be normal. Vincent Kompany, you were exposed. You were really exposed, and I think that's one thing that Hansi Flick is really good at. He's really good at exposing managers who are not really that good. That's why what makes the Real Madrid versus Barcelona game even more exciting, because as much as things have been going, they have not really been going, but this Barcelona has been exciting, and I cannot wait to see how the season goes. I cannot wait to see how the game goes. But all in all, I'm excited. I'm really, really eager to see how El Clasico will go in. There will be a reaction to El Clasico, people, after the game. But also remember, there is Arsenal versus Liverpool during the weekend, Super Sunday, as well as El Clasico, and so many games that are coming. We'll be back with so many predictions. Man City won by 5-0. But let me actually put that on the screen so that you see all the other games which were played before I disappear. But so many teams won today, and this was Liverpool's stats in terms of what they offered. You see 8 shots to 6 and stuff like that, but all in all, they got the job done, and I think that was the most important thing. So in today's games, this was not okay. In the games of yesterday, which I think I should just start. Inter beat Young Boy by 1-0. Benfica were beaten by Feyenoord. They're looking strong, by the way. Dinamo Zagreb beat Salzburg by 2-0. Lille beat Atletico Madrid by 3-0. Bayern Munich were beaten by Barcelona by 4-0. They're looking strong, the Spanish teams, baby. And Manchester City beat Spartak by 5-0. Liverpool beat Leipzig by 1-0. Beast drew against Leverkusen, as well as Atlanta and Celtic drew. Aston Villa beat Bologna by 2-0. These were the games of today, people. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Which was the excitement, and what are you expecting? Click the like button, subscribe to the content. We'll be back again as we'll be building up to an exciting and mouth-watering weekend. I'm out. I'm your host, Sam. We'll see you on another one. Like, vid, subscribe, and we'll be back out. Peace. Subscribe to the content.
Beats the goalkeeper. He just lost for words. He is just brilliant. Georgie Best, Diego Maradona, Johan Cruyff.